How do you rise when the world seems determined to bring you down? These actors faced challenges so incredible that their success felt almost impossible. But what really pushed them to defy the odds? Hollywood is known for its glitz and glamour, but behind the bright lights are stories of resilience and determination. In this video, we're diving into the lives of 15 actors who faced unimaginable struggles, poverty, rejection, illness, or personal tragedy, and emerged stronger than ever. From humble beginnings to standing ovations, these stars proved that no challenge is too big to overcome. Stay tuned as we uncover their inspiring journeys of triumph and tenacity. Humphrey Bogart. Humphrey Bogart's journey to becoming one of Hollywood's greatest actors is a testament to perseverance. Born into a wealthy New York family, Bogart faced early career setbacks, struggling to land serious roles in Hollywood. His first films were minor roles in B-movies where he often played villains or supporting characters. However, his breakthrough came with The Petrified Forest in 1936. A role that caught the eye of Warner Brothers, yet, even after signing a contract with the studio, his path to stardom was not smooth. Bogart had to prove his range as an actor, especially in the typecast roles he was often given. He eventually broke free of these limitations with films like Casablanca, 1942, and The Maltese Falcon, 1941. His transition from a rough-and-tumble gangster to a romantic lead was groundbreaking. Despite struggling with personal demons and health problems, including a lifelong battle with smoking, Bogart's grit and versatility made him an enduring figure in Hollywood. His career was a classic case of persistence paying off. How did Bogart rise above his early setbacks to become a symbol of toughness and charm? Bette Davis. Bette Davis's career is often hailed as one of the most successful in old Hollywood. However, Davis faced significant challenges as a woman in an industry that frequently boxed actresses into specific roles. Early in her career, she was rejected by major studios, with some even claiming she had a face only a mother could love. However, Davis's fierce determination to succeed pushed her to take risks and land roles that challenged conventional portrayals of women. One of her most iconic roles came in Jezebel, 1938, where she broke away from the traditional, innocent female characters of the time. Her portrayal of strong, complex women in films like All About Eve, 1950, cemented her legacy. Davis was nominated for a record 10 Academy Awards and was the first woman to be awarded the American Film Institute's Lifetime Achievement Award. Despite the challenges of her era, Davis proved that women could play multifaceted roles in a male-dominated industry. What drove Bette Davis to break the mold and achieve such remarkable success? John Wayne. John Wayne's rise to fame is one of Hollywood's most inspiring stories. Born Marion Michael Morrison in 1907, Wayne initially struggled to find his place in Hollywood. He started his career as a prop man and bit-part actor before landing his big break in Stagecoach, 1939, which launched him into stardom. However, his path was not without obstacles. Wayne's early years in the industry were marked by hardship, including a failed marriage and serious health issues. He faced skepticism about his ability to carry a film, given his initial lack of acting range and the limitations placed on him as a leading man. But through sheer determination and dedication to his craft, Wayne eventually became the quintessential cowboy hero in films like True Grit, 1969, and The Searchers, 1956. His distinctive voice, imposing physical presence, and unwavering toughness helped him overcome the early criticisms of his abilities. How did John Wayne turn a difficult start into an illustrious career as a beloved icon? Audrey Hepburn. Audrey Hepburn's story is one of grace, resilience, and sheer determination. Born in 1929 in Belgium during the outbreak of World War II, Hepburn's early life was filled with hardships. Her family faced financial struggles, and her mother was forced to flee Nazi-occupied Europe, leaving Audrey to experience wartime deprivation firsthand. Before becoming a global fashion icon and Hollywood legend, Hepburn worked as a ballet dancer in the Netherlands. Her career as a performer was sidelined by health issues, but she shifted her focus to acting, landing her breakout role in Roman Holiday, 1953. Hepburn's ability to combine beauty with vulnerability made her one of the most beloved actresses of her time. Despite facing obstacles, including a demanding film schedule and the challenges of raising her children as a single mother, Hepburn's perseverance made her one of Hollywood's brightest stars. What enabled Audrey Hepburn to rise above such early difficulties and become a global icon? James Stewart. James Stewart's journey to stardom was shaped by personal struggles, including his service in World War II. Before the war, Stewart had already made a name for himself in Hollywood with films like Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, 1939. However, his life took a turn when he enlisted in the Air Force, where he saw intense combat and faced life-threatening situations. The trauma from the war haunted him for years, affecting his mental health and his ability to adapt to life after service. Despite these challenges, Stewart returned to Hollywood and became known for his role as the everyman hero, starring in films such as It's a Wonderful Life, 1946, and Rear Window, 1954. His down-to-earth charm and everyman appeal made him one of the most beloved actors in American cinema. How did James Stewart manage to overcome his wartime trauma and become one of Hollywood's most trusted actors? Charlie Chaplin. Charlie Chaplin's rise to fame was nothing short of miraculous. Born in London in 1908, Chaplin grew up in poverty and faced a turbulent childhood marked by the loss of both of his parents at a young age. Despite these early hardships, he made his way to Hollywood and started working as a comedian and director. Chaplin's big break came when he created his famous tramp character, which became an international sensation. His success wasn't without its challenges, however. Chaplin was often criticized for his social activism, and his personal life became the subject of intense scrutiny. Yet, he remained one of the most influential figures in film history, known for his ability to combine humor with deep social commentary. Chaplin's influence on comedy, film production, and storytelling techniques remains significant even to this day. How did Charlie Chaplin overcome poverty and personal adversity to become one of the most important figures in film? Marlon Brando. Marlon Brando's career was filled with contradictions. He rose to fame through his groundbreaking work in A Streetcar Named Desire, 1951, and On the Waterfront, 1954. Yet his career was often marked by rebellion against the very industry that made him famous. Brando was known for his tumultuous relationships with directors and his refusal to conform to Hollywood's expectations. Born into a broken family, Brando had his share of personal struggles, including a troubled relationship with his father and substance abuse. However, his raw talent and commitment to realism in acting made him an acting legend. His performances broke new ground, especially in The Godfather, 1972, where he delivered a transformative portrayal of Don Vito Corleone. Brando's refusal to play by the industry's rules may have cost him in terms of fame and fortune, but it also cemented his status as one of the most influential actors of all time. What drove Marlon Brando to challenge the status quo and redefine the art of acting? Greta Garbo. Greta Garbo's fame as one of the greatest actresses of the silent film era is undeniable. However, her career faced a significant challenge with the transition to talkies, or films with sound. As the world of cinema changed in the late 1920s, many silent film stars struggled to adapt, and Garbo was no exception. Her distinctive voice, which was not considered ideal for sound films, initially threatened her stardom. Garbo was able to overcome this challenge by selecting roles that showcased her remarkable emotional depth, such as in Camille, 1936. She became an even bigger star during the early years of sound film. Garbo's enigmatic personality, combined with her intense performances, made her a timeless icon who remained a favorite among fans and critics alike. How did Greta Garbo adapt to the new era of film and solidify her place as a Hollywood legend? Rita Hayworth. Rita Hayworth's career story is one of the most dramatic in Hollywood history. As a young actress, she quickly rose to fame as one of the most stunningly beautiful stars in Hollywood. However, behind her glamorous image, Hayworth was often battling personal struggles, including an abusive marriage to a man who sought to control her career and personal life. Despite the difficulties, Hayworth reinvented herself after leaving her troubled marriage and made a successful comeback with films like Gilda, 1946, where her iconic performance solidified her position as one of Hollywood's leading ladies. Hayworth's resilience and determination enabled her to overcome both personal and professional obstacles and maintain a successful career. How did Rita Hayworth fight against personal adversity to reclaim her stardom? Clark Gable. Clark Gable's journey to Hollywood stardom was filled with obstacles. Despite being born into a poor family and having a rough start in life, Gable worked his way up in the entertainment industry, initially struggling to land significant roles. He faced constant rejection due to his unconventional looks and initial lack of acting experience. However, Gable's persistence paid off when he was cast as Rhett Butler in Gone with the Wind, 1939, a role that catapulted him to stardom and made him an enduring Hollywood icon. Known for his rugged charm, charisma, and undeniable talent, Gable became known as the King of Hollywood. Despite several setbacks in his personal life and career, Gable's legacy remains intact. What made Clark Gable's perseverance so remarkable in overcoming early challenges? Gene Kelly. Gene Kelly is remembered as one of the most innovative dancers in Hollywood history, but his path to stardom wasn't easy. Before becoming a household name with films like Singin' in the Rain, 1952, Kelly faced rejection for his unconventional style. Casting directors were unsure of his energetic, athletic moves, claiming they didn't fit the elegant standards of traditional dance in cinema. Despite these doubts, Kelly's relentless passion for dance and storytelling pushed him forward. He worked tirelessly to perfect his craft, choreographing routines that broke barriers and redefined what dance in Hollywood could be. Beyond acting, he directed and choreographed many of his projects, cementing his legacy as a visionary in musicals. Even personal challenges, including health issues that temporarily sidelined him, didn't stop Kelly from leaving an indelible mark on the film industry. How did Gene Kelly's groundbreaking vision change the face of Hollywood musicals? Gary Cooper. Gary Cooper's rise to fame as one of Hollywood's greatest leading men almost didn't happen. In his early years, Cooper struggled with his shy and introverted nature, which made it difficult for him to stand out in auditions. Critics also doubted his ability to carry the charisma needed for a leading role, labeling him too quiet and lacking confidence. However, Cooper turned his perceived shortcomings into his greatest strength. His breakthrough role in The Virginian, 1929, introduced audiences to his now iconic, strong, and silent persona, which resonated deeply with viewers. Over time, Cooper's authenticity and ability to connect emotionally with audiences made him a favorite in films like High Noon, 1952, and Sergeant York, 1941. Despite facing constant criticism early in his career and personal struggles later in life, Cooper's legacy remains as one of Hollywood's most respected stars. How did Gary Cooper transform his quiet nature into a defining characteristic of his career? Loretta Young. Loretta Young was one of Hollywood's most admired actresses, but her career almost ended due to a personal scandal. During the 1930s, she became involved in a highly publicized affair with Clark Gable, which resulted in the birth of a child out of wedlock, a scandal that could have destroyed her reputation at the time. To protect her career, Young temporarily retreated from the spotlight and orchestrated an adoption story to cover up the scandal. Rather than let this incident define her, Young returned to Hollywood with grace and determination. She went on to win an Academy Award for The Farmer's Daughter, 1947, and solidified her status as a versatile actress. Her resilience in the face of adversity, combined with her immense talent, helped her overcome the challenges that threatened to derail her career. How did Loretta Young rebuild her career and reputation despite the challenges of her personal life? Vivien Leigh. Vivien Leigh became a cinematic legend with her role as Scarlett O'Hara in Gone with the Wind, 1939, but few knew the struggles she endured off-screen. Throughout her career, Leigh battled severe bipolar disorder, which often left her emotionally drained and physically unwell. The pressure of stardom, combined with her tumultuous marriage to Laurence Olivier, added to her challenges. Despite her struggles, Leigh delivered some of the most iconic performances in Hollywood history. She won 2 Academy Awards for Gone with the Wind and A Streetcar Named Desire, 1951. Proving her extraordinary talent and determination. Her ability to excel in her craft while battling personal demons makes her story one of both heartbreak and inspiration. These actors remind us that even the darkest moments can lead to the brightest triumphs. Their stories aren't just about fame, they're about resilience, strength, and the power of never giving up. Which story inspired you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey through Hollywood's most incredible comebacks, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories. Who knows? The next tale of perseverance might just surprise you.